The challenge now is for the referee to stay up with play, because this is going great, but that one time that it's forward, you need to call that scrum. And it shouldn't be with these kids, they're doing so great, it should be, to me, it should be, this defender is doing so well, he's keeping them under pressure, let's reward him for that pressure when that pass finally goes, if that pass finally goes forward. Make it worthwhile for the defender.
It has to be a pass, it can't be a handoff?
So you
The
can-
ball cannot go
yeah.
forward.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be in the
Can't
air.
go forward. I can do a gut pass, I teach gut passes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, coming in. Now, what matters is that the ball doesn't get released in front of you, it gets released even with you or behind you. If you run into that, the tackle, we have the guy bursting through, and the pass is slightly forward, I'm gonna call the forward pass. And they're gonna go, what? It's a forward pass. Let's see. All opponents must observe the 1 meter distance. Tony again, please. So Tony's running that way, he's been tagged, I'm a meter away, I'm not the tagger, I can't be doing this. I'm 1 meter, all my body is 1 meter, I cannot be doing this. Okay? Next slide, please. Thank you. You'll be called again.
I want to see this thing go.
Okay. If, when I get tagged, instead of me spending time looking around and then passing the ball, well, here are the options. I can just pass the ball, I can look around, wonder what I'm going to do, then pass the ball, or I can look around for a second or two and then put the ball down. If I look around for a couple seconds and put the ball down, it's a live ball for anybody from any direction, other than the ball carrier and the tagger. That make sense? Play the ball. Now, Tony, come here. If, as soon as Tony gets tagged, he instantly puts it down. And we'll do the tag first. Tag, bam. Now, because he did it instantly, what we're doing is we're saying, okay, this is a tackle. That means now there's a 1 meter circle all the way around him. But I'm not the tagger, but I'm on the opposition. I cannot now come in here after the ball. There's that tackle zone. I have to come through the gate. So I have to come around outside the circle to come in and pick up the ball. Tony's teammates have to come in from his side. We talk about going through the gate. Sometimes what you might want to do is, I'll tell them through the back door, not the side porch. Okay? Even if I'm on Tony's team, I can't be coming in like this to pick up the ball. And let's do this again. Tony's been tagged. I tag him. He has to get out of the 1 meter spot. Hopefully a neutral position, hopefully in back. I'm the tagger. Now I'm another opposition player. I'm sorry, I'm on Tony's team. I can't come in like this. I have to come in like this to pick up the ball. If I'm a defender and I want to get to my side, I can't be going through this tackle zone to get here. I have to go around the tackle zone. Same thing if I'm on Tony's team. I cannot go through the tackle zone. I have to go around the tackle zone to come in.
And likewise, if Tony put the ball down and stepped in front to get his meter away, he'd be offside or obstruction.
As long as you're outside the meter.
I'm saying you're saying you have to come through the gate, you're coming through the gate, but what if he stands directly in front of the ball? Once the meter up?
If he's impeding something, it would be.
Opposition.
And I'm the tagger?
No,
He's
your
the ball
toes.
carrier.
Well, if he gets 1 meter out and he's in the way of his own players,
I'm saying.
No,
No, way the defense. Take step forward, Tony.
if he's obstructing the other team from getting the ball, it's
Yeah, there you go.
obstruction.
Yeah.
It's obstruction.
Yeah.
Okay? Just like the tagger can't come here, both the ball carrier and the tagger have to go into a neutral position. However, the referee determines that for those teams.
Can't block it.
Now, there's something I forgot to bring out in a regular tag. Tony's been tagged. I'm not even the tagger, I'm an opposition player, and I want to get to that side. The opposition is supposed to stay 1 meter away. I can't be going through this 1 meter to get 1 meter away on this side.
Right.
I'm hindering his capability of playing. So if I want to be getting to that side, The first job in a tag is for everybody in opposition to get away. Period. 1 meter. Whatever is the quickest way to get away. If I'm here and I didn't do the tag, it's 1 meter this way, 1 meter that way, whatever you do to get away the 1 meter. What the referee has to work on is, you know how the ball carrier has to pass immediately? You shouldn't start immediately, typically, until that 1 meter's been attained. Everybody understand that? Just like in the tackle game, the first priority of the referee is that the tackler rolls away so that the ball carrier can play it quickly. If I'm tackled and the tackler is holding the person here, keeping him from playing the ball, I'm not going to give a penalty to the ball carrier for not releasing. I'm going to give a penalty to the tackler for not rolling away.
Right.
So what matters is the tag happens. Make sure that 1 meter happens before you even worry about whether the ball carrier is passing the ball quickly out. That's probably the one problem for referees, period. We do this and we're looking, I do the tag 2-3, we'll have the defenders got in the way. And we need to make sure that happens. And again, you can't run through. The first thing is what should happen as soon as that happens, everybody just suddenly, it's a wagon wheel. Everything just opens up, and now the player gets to do something with the ball. And that'll take time for you guys, but error on that side, error more on taking the time to make sure that everybody is separated, rather than worry about whether the pass happened in whatever time you expect the pass to occur. Thank you.
You need to come through the gates to take the ball.
Yeah, if I've looked around for a while, and then decide to put the ball down, from any direction, okay? If, as soon as I get tagged, I put it down, you need to say tag zone, and they have to come through the gate.
That's immediate, right?
Instant.
Instantly.
What I'll say is, it's the not the lead.
Okay.
It's a and immediately, not the lead. It can't be, look for a second and put it down, and let's face it, for younger kids, maybe a little, if you can see they want to do it, but their brain short-circuited slightly to do it. But for the U15 and experienced team, as soon as the tag is down, put it down. It should be obvious that's what their intention is.
Is there a term for that? It's not called a ruck or a maul.
I just yelled tag zone.
Called what?
I just yelled tag zone.
So that's the, so someone's running with the ball, we're coach, say tag zone.
We call it tiger ball. I don't know if that makes a difference.
That's
Placing
what you refer to
it
as.
on the ground.
Well, as soon as they put it through, here's what's going to happen. As soon as they put it down, either the other team is going to recognize it and try to do the right thing, or they're going to see ball, pick it up before you get to say anything. And when that happens, at least in the beginning of the game, what you might do is blow it up, make it a scrum, explain. When he does it that quickly, you have to get a meter away and you have to come through the gate and tell him from now on it'll be a penalty. If it's tournament time or second half of the season, you just call it. Okay? And that'll be a penalty. Let's see, the player, yeah, it's the same as tackle. If the ball's been put down and whatever team I'm on, if I'm coming from the right way and I pick it up, first of all, as soon as I pick it up, the tag zone is gone. Secondly, I have to do something with the ball. I cannot just stand around. I have to play it. I have to run with it. I can kick it, anything. I can get a ruck called or something like that as soon as I pick up the ball. Let's see. There's no offsides outside the tag zone. I can be on this side of the tag zone as much as anything else. If the ball gets put down instantly, and I'm a defender here, and I kick it through the tag zone, and the other team is on the other side and pick it up, that's fine. Next page. Is this the next page? Yeah, this shouldn't say that. Tag player after playing the ball may not intentionally touch the ball again until after the ball has been made dead. That new shouldn't be there, it's not new. Has been made dead, has been touched by an opposition player, or has been touched by a teammate. Just like the tagger can't get involved. The ball carrier can't take the ball drop it back a couple steps, and then pick it up again. We already know from tackle that a ball carrier cannot intentionally throw the ball out of bounds. Right, that would be a penalty. If you don't know it, you know it now. So the whole point is, if I put it down, I have to, either the ball's made dead for whatever reason, let's say I'm in goal and I touch it down, or an opposition player has picked it up, or a teammate's picked it up, so then I can get back involved in the play. Okay? The difference for the tagger is he can get involved as soon as the ball has left the hands. Well, he still is not allowed to touch the ball. Ball leaves the hands, he can't. He can now go to the next tag, but he can't be intercepting the ball.
Quick question. I get tagged, instantly set the ball down, go out sideways to a neutral position by 1 meter, come back around, come through the gate. I can't pick that ball up.
No,
All right.
because in real life you would be tackled. Again, we're going back to tackle. In real life you would be tackled. I'm going to say odds are typically you would have a teammate getting there before you do. And that's
Well,
our
if it's a
philosophy.
breakaway, it's more.
That's our philosophy. I'm just explaining in general. Yes, if there's a breakaway, blah, 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 but we don't do that.
All right.
Okay? Part of that is because we want to encourage support players to be there. We don't want it to be, oh, I got tagged, I'm going to throw it back, pick it up again, because then everybody else is just going to watch the stud be the stud.
How much can that ball move before the referee gets involved when somebody places it down, if it ends up hitting a point and it takes off? You know, right after you get tagged, go to put the ball down, and it doesn't stay there. And
Is this the instantly thing?
right after tag, yes.
If it's the instantly thing, it doesn't. I haven't seen it happen yet. Okay?
It stays pretty well.
If the kid does this, and that's lucky. If the kid does that, well, kids don't do that. Hopefully you teach them to do this, then it's done. I'm going to say I've never seen it. If that happens, just figure out what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to say I've never seen that in 15 years.
But if it
They
rolls
do that
forward,
and it
it's
stays. If it rolls a little bit, it's a tag zone around wherever the ball is. Okay?
If it rolls
If the kid
single.
kicks it out of the tag zone, it's out of the tag zone. Okay, play on. Play on anybody's ball.
He can roll it backwards there, when you put it down.
If it's to do the instantly thing, it needs to go there.
Okay.
If he instantly rolls it back, he's played the ball, it's anybody's ball.
Okay.
He's rolled it out of the tag zone. It's gotta be like that, not rolling it back instantly.
But I mean, if he's tagged, he can put it down and roll it back.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
But it's not, again, all he's done is play the ball.
It's not if he's looked around and then seen nothing and then.
He can look around and pass, he can look around and do all that stuff, and it's like he made the pass and nobody was there. Okay? Next. Tagger approaches the try line. If it was tackled and the guy's already diving in and someone's tackling him, odds are the try is going to happen. So our whole philosophy is if he's near the try line and he's already starting to reach in to touch it down and he gets tagged after he has initiated the reach, give him the try, or her the try. Now, please don't allow this, and I've seen kids do it. I'm 10 yards away and I'm already reaching and I get tagged 2 yards away. It's a tag. You yell tag, don't let him keep doing that. If he keeps trying to put it in, penalty for not playing the ball. Penalty for not listening to the referee on the tag. Okay?